Hi,
Hi,
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Ane. And there's Jessica behind the camera. So today,
We're gonna talk about
travel.
Cuti-Cuti Malaysia.
Yeah.
Thing is,
We didn't get to go anywhere.
fun to travel.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow,
Let's
somber mood. Okay.
let's treat this as discussion of
Where to go
where to
next?
go
Planning
next.
session
Yeah.
apparently.
Planning session lah.
Planning
Okay.
session.
So what you're gonna listen or what you're watching right now is just us talking about our travel experience and where we want to go and are we planning to go on holiday? Can we even travel?
With all this COVID thing going on.
Yeah. So let's begin.
So, okay, do you remember some of the places you traveled to when you were younger? Whether Malaysia or overseas?
Pulau Redang.
Oh,
Wow.
I remember the snorkeling part. I saw a lot of random fishes and a stingray, which got me really excited.
When I was younger, I remember going to Sunway Lagoon.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm from Kuching, from Sarawak. I've never been to KL before. The first
Yeah.
time I went to Sunway Lagoon, I was so happy. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Malaysia has a lot of things to offer for you.
yeah.
Duh, bro. Duh.
Peninsula Malaysia.
Peninsula. Okay.
Malaysia
Whatever.
as a country.
Whatever.
East Malaysia also got what? You also never been.
Yeah, you never been to my hometown also.
I've been to
I've never
both.
been to your state before.
Yeah,
never
I've been to
Sarawak.
your state for a few times already.
So, did you all travel overseas when you were younger? Kids?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
When I was younger.
Like younger, like in school or
Yeah,
whatever.
school days,
Nah,
ah.
not really.
In
Primary
school
school
days, no, secondary got lah. I went to China with my mum.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, my mum was about to travel there, and then she's like, "Oh, Jeremy's never been there." Wait, not Jeremy, more like Jeremy's gonna be home alone, and then we have a little bit more money. Let's just bring him over. So yeah, I went with my mum to Shanghai, Suzhou, and Beijing.
So nice. I've only been to Shanghai.
Yeah, went to the Great Wall.
But when I was younger, my dad loved to bring us on cruises. So I went on quite a few cruises.
Cruise.
Like
Cruise.
those small trip to like Langkawi.
Is it because all the cruise inside got casino, right?
Yes.
The Chinese
got
people love that.
All the star cruise, ma. You know, in the line of star cruise, they have different star signs for different
Gemini,
sizes.
Sagittarius, you know.
Aries.
So I remember,
Virgo.
if I'm not mistaken, the first one I went to was very small and I can't remember the name. I think Sagittarius. Very small one, and we stopped in Penang and Langkawi, I think, then back to Port Klang. Then after that, a few times I went to. That's why, as much as people say cruises are only for old people, right? But I actually enjoy going on cruises.
Yeah.
Because everything is inside, and then got quite a lot of activities, not even for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite easy lah.
As a, I would say 16-year-old or 17-year-old, I've been on that one cruise in my life. It was actually quite memorable. I was with my uncle's family. It was all about the. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be like that.
You went on a cruise what? For work?
When I was younger, I didn't get a chance to go on a cruise.
Oh, okay.
When I was younger, I only get a chance to come to
I was
Sunway
more
Lagoon.
interested on the free food.
Free food, right?
Buffet.
Yeah, the buffet.
It's all about because I was all about makan and fat. Okay, whatever. Shut up.
But now thinking of going on a
say-
cruise is like so risky.
Yeah, especially when you
this COVID.
no.
Do you remember what happened to the
first
ship?
month, yeah.
Yeah,
To
the
the
Diamond
ship.
Princess.
Oh
It
my
was like,
goodness.
it was like, apa kapal layar Cina membawa pelancong 200 or something like that.
Japanese, right?
Japanese,
Oh,
it's
is
a
it?
Japanese cruise.
Japanese
It's not a
cruise,
China
it's
cruise
not
ship,
No, it's a
Chinese.
Japanese cruise.
Okay lah, some bad
Got
article.
travelers there lah, yeah lah. Then they're stuck there for how long?
Yeah, and it was like
Yeah.
that was weird.
I mean,
Cruises,
they went
man.
on cruise when they were younger.
I mean now cruise not so. Okay lah, don't like that.
No, the first time I went on a cruise, right, it was on an assignment. Right, so I was like so excited, like ooh, going on a cruise, you know. And the first time it was like, yo, so nice, so cool, so big, ship so big.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never been actually on a big ship before.
Yeah.
Or like a bit jakun lah. And then after that,
Oh,
then
don't diss the Jakun people.
yeah, I mean, like for me. Hey bro, like we Sauken also a lot of people never went out before, so I understand that feeling. So not just our Sauken, like a lot of people also never been to a cruise before or whatever.
I mean, I'm sure Sarawak, the
cruise.
East Malaysia has
River
cruises.
cruise.
Oh,
River cruise only.
Yes, Sarawak river
Those
cruise.
big boats, tak ada?
big ship don't go there. I think more expensive because by there it's like South
I mean,
China Sea.
what
already.
about that part, like just touring that side?
I'm not sure if they have.
coast.
Maybe they do, but never really.
Those big
went.
cruise line, right, will go to Australia or Hong Kong.
Yeah.
They won't stop at Sabah or Sarawak Port.
I think one of the reasons is cruise is quite a hefty price
Yeah,
to
very
go
expensive.
on. Quite expensive.
And to travel across South China Sea,
passport,
Yeah, yeah, true.
very
True that,
expensive,
no.
very long.
Yeah, that's why
Imagine-
they always travel along the lines of this part.
Sure.
West.
Straits of Malacca.
Straits of Malacca. Yeah,
From
that's
Singapore to Port Klang to Penang,
Yeah,
down,
yeah,
up,
Singapore,
down, up, down.
yeah.
And most also they go to
Thailand.
Thailand,
Yeah.
Phuket.
Cruise is nice.
Yeah, cruises.
So, what was your most memorable or craziest travel experience you had? Not just when you were young, like throughout your whole life. now.
Craziest travel experience.
Do you remember?
Do you remember?
Most
Do you-
memorable.
I've only, a recent one that is quite memorable to me because we went to Pontian together and we had to jump off a cliff.
Oh,
That cliff, to me it was
wow,
okay.
I've forgotten about
It
that.
didn't look really high. It didn't look really high, but then when it comes time to jump off of it, you'll be like, oh, god damn, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. But then after we all jumped off, and it was like, hey, that's not that bad. We can do it again. But Jessica took forever.
Yeah.
hey, I didn't make so much noise.
Wait.
Yes,
I
you were
just didn't want to
screaming.
go down.
No,
You
no,
said,
no. She
"Wait,
wasn't
wait."
screaming. It was like this. Like
I was
this. We were down there.
screaming.
We were giving support.
Okay,
Everything.
technically we were screaming lah.
Yeah, we were screaming.
Just jump! Just jump!
And then up to a point where we went silent, we just started. Okay, then let
Yeah,
it
it's
go.
like that.
Because to be honest, right, actually now I think back, if you guys weren't there, I would have jumped earlier.
Really,
But
man?
because I'm more pressured, the more I see her, the more pressure. Then the longer I stand there,
Is it because our size, we were like, oh my god, they're so
no,
tiny, maybe
because
that's
like
why.
I need my time, but you're like pressuring me faster. Then I feel more pressured. Then the longer I stand, I have a fear of heights in that sense.
Okay.
I'm
I
not
get it.
scared of the jump. I'm scared of
The
like
fall.
not jumping far enough.
And then
I
hit
knock
your
my
head on
you know.
the phobia, the
Yeah,
fear.
it's that
and
kind of phobia.
What could happen if you miss the jump?
Yeah, because I'm not that good of a jumper. I cannot long jump because that cliff you have to jump out. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Not just like toop down like
No,
you're
I'm-
diving into a pool like that.
None of us actually jumped out. We were technically just lifting our leg
Stepping
out and pushing ourselves just enough to get into the water.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
so
that-
that was
that one.
memorable.
That one was funny lah. That was yeah.
I guess
That
for
one's
me-
about Jessica for you.
Yeah, that's about Jessica for you, girl. I guess for me it's like Korea.
Yeah, when we went to Korea.
We went to Korea. You know what the most memorable part?
Skiing and snowboarding.
Okay, skiing one, but the most memorable part is we were waiting for snow.
Oh.
Remember, wait for snow. We were waiting for snow.
Oh, this is
But
our
then,
plan.
on that night, on that particular day, we decided to go back early and just eat and then sleep because the next following day we want to go out early. But then the next morning, I woke up about 2. Remember, we both of us wanna
to go
buy
to the
food
market.
to cook, right? To the market. That was snowing last night.
It was snowing.
It was snowing last night. And then it was like the most memorable part is like when we go out, after that, me and you and John, we just gather the leftover of the snow and just throw it to each
Oh
other.
yeah.
Freaking hard, you know, the snow.
With the reason we went during that time, we went on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we stayed there for like 2 weeks and we didn't
Yeah.
see any snowfall.
Yeah.
You know, in December to January.
The whole point of our trip, right, is because we tak pernah tengok salji lah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like, hoping we get.
Sakai
You know,
Salji.
the best thing ever is like we were deciding whether or not we want to go snowboarding and ski.
Yeah.
You know, like
'Cause that
is
shit-
it worth it? It's like 400 ringgit. Worth
Yeah,
it or
it's
not?
damn expensive, wait, damn expensive.
You know, like-
Sure not.
Sure not. But then,
then-
I'm glad that we make the decision to do the ski and the
Yeah.
snowboard because when will we ever do it?
Because we went to a different state, technically,
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
of Seoul a bit.
Yeah. So I guess the thing is that sometimes the best thing to do is something that you don't plan to do.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the ski,
didn't plan,
The
yeah.
I
ski
mean,
was
most of
not
the
in the
stuff is
plan.
like,
you know, we didn't even plan.
You want to
go
do
there.
this? Sure.
Then we asked our Airbnb host to help us.
Our concern was money.
Yeah.
But then it was
Because-
left on like what, 3 days?
Yeah,
About
and we
3
had
days to go
some
back.
extra to
yeah,
spend.
we had But for me, it was at that part also. We went to Nami Island.
Nami Island.
And then everybody was like, "Okay, take the boat, take the boat." No, I'm gonna
Do
take
the
the flying
flying
fox.
fox.
I'm gonna take the flying
Oh
fox. I
yeah,
don't
you
care.
did the flying fox.
And then I was like,
regret I didn't follow.
I don't care because I've been there the previous year with my mom, which I saw them all taking the flying fox. I was like, damn, that sounds fun. It looks fun also. So the second time I was there, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I don't care whether it's expensive or whatnot. So yeah, it was a spur of the moment also lah.
Yeah.
So,
So-
things that you do during spur of the moment
Yeah.
is always more memorable.
Korea.
We went
Korea
in
was a good one.
2016, right?
Yeah.
Then in 2018, March 2018, I went back to Korea for work lah. I had to go and attend the Paralympics, Winter
yeah.
Paralympics, right? So we went back.
with the handsome
With the Lee
Koreans.
Dong-wook. He's so
Yeah.
handsome, the actor. So we went in March, mid-March, I think, if I remember correctly. And they named the campaign Christmas in March because in that I went back to the same place we went skiing, and it's still snowing, in March. And on my last day there, I literally saw snowfall in March.
Oh, so you saw before already
I
lah.
saw after that lah, after your. But it was so amazing. But it was that last night and that last morning we just like savor it. Okay, 10 minutes out, freezing. We just go out and run in the snow. So that was my first and only snowfall experience.
你懂啦
Hey, when you went to Japan, you didn't see snow, man?
God,
Then
for like 2 minutes.
snowfall, huh?
Okay, you get to see snow.
No, because before that it was snowing quite heavily, and then we thought like, oh, we're gonna, get ready lah, go and brush teeth, and then straight away go out lah because I was with my girlfriend. It was like 8 in the morning or something like that. So my girlfriend opened the window. It's like, oh, it's snowing. It's like, really? I've never seen snow. So I like quickly went and brushed teeth and then went outside. Just stood there. It's gone.
Was it really cold?
I stick my hand out and then just like one small one. And...
But at least
So sad.
you get to experience snow. I didn't get to experience it.
Hey, at least you get to toss snowball lah. That's all. That's all I gotta say.
We need to plan again.
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah.
plan again. We'll get to that later. Okay, I have a crazy travel story that I think I'll never forget for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
When I was, I think standard 1, 7 years old. My
7 years
dad-
old?
Yeah, 7 years old. My dad booked us a tour to Medan, Indonesia. Medan is a city,
Somewhere in Indonesia.
modern-ish city. Actually, is it considered modern? I don't know. I don't remember.
Something like that lah.
Medan
I have
and
relatives
Lake
there.
Toba. These two cities are in Indonesia. I don't remember much about the trip. I only remember what happened towards the end of the trip. So it was a tour, right? There were other people, and then I think my dad's colleagues all with us. So halfway through the trip, we had to move from hotel to hotel, certain nights. So I remember we were waiting to check into the hotel at Lake Toba. I was standing at the lobby, looking out. I remember this feeling, I was standing next to a long trash can, those metal trash can. Then suddenly I felt like a burn on my elbow. Then I looked, is it a cigarette butt burn? Then I looked, and it was a wasp,
Oh.
that stung me
Wow.
in the hotel lobby.
Wow.
Then I was like, then it just got more and more swollen. Then my mom came and attend to me. Then I don't remember what happened after that. I remember the next thing I know, we were in the room, and then the hotel staff were so concerned. They brought ice and honey to put.
Yeah.
So I remember it was very painful, bengkak kind of painful, The thing is, the wasp died after it stung me. Because it was on the ground, wriggling to death already. And I was like, oh, you sting me of all people, and how did it get into the hotel lobby, right? So that was one, okay, in that trip. So I got stung, then I think the next day it got a bit better. I still have the scar here, okay?
Okay,
Small
that's
one.
weird.
When I was 7. Then fast forward, so almost to the end of the trip already. We were all outside the hotel. I don't remember which hotel was it. they were all loading the buses, the tour buses with our luggage already.
Yeah.
Then we were ready to go to the airport. I was standing next to my mom. Then suddenly, my mom felt something, a jerk on her back, handbag. Then she looked, right? Her handbag had a slash. Somebody stole our passports, both mine and hers. Because that time I was a kid, so at that time you can combine passport with your child. So my mom's passport and my passport were together. So they stole our passport of all things. We were supposed to go back to KL already,
Oh, they purposely.
Then panic, then our luggage all went off. Then we had to go to immigration and then had to wait for the guy to give us a temporary passport, or something lah. And then the guy came late, So we missed our flight.
Ayo.
The plane flew off with all our luggage already. So we didn't have anything with us except that clothing that we had lah. So that night we had to frantically find a hotel room. Then I remember we went to buy toothbrush and extra clothing. Then the next day, I remember the next morning, early morning we had to catch the next flight. So early morning we had to go to the immigration again to wait for the guy to chop our temporary passport for us to leave the country lah. Then I think we just rushed to the airport lah. Then lucky at the time no KLIA yet, so they flew to Subang airport. So our luggage was in a holding room, those plane arrived earlier kind of holding room lah. So lucky we got everything back.
Wait,
so that was my trip.
So you guys, your mom's handbag was slashed, but then she still had extra money?
It was only the passport that was taken.
So the thing
I think it happened so fast, the fella just don't know why he take.
No lah, I think there are cases where people steal your passport so you can stay extra days.
Really?
You have to say, yeah. It happened.
Can sell also ma. They can sell the passport.
They can sell the passport. One is that maybe that person has been following you. Maybe you're staying in a hotel or somewhere that if you don't have passport, the only way you can go back is go to the previous hotel ma. The previous hotel have the information ma. You go to another hotel, you have to show your passport and whatever, right? So it could be a syndicate thing, a syndicate thing as well, which happened to one of my ex-colleague before. Happened to him before. Passport kena curi and cannot go back. Have to stay for like a week.
Because you cannot simply photostat passport ma. If you photostat for urgent reason, you need the proper chop ma. That's what we were waiting for lah. And then at that time, it was just mine and my mom's. Then my dad stayed back with us lor. So lucky they didn't steal our purse or my mom lah. I didn't have anything on me. I was just next to her then you know what's going on.
I just got stung by a wasp. What's happening right now?
The only thing I remember is I had to miss school 1 or 2 days because I came back late. Then that week I had to go back to school.
Because stung by a wasp is actually true, because the wasp after they stung, they will die.
Because the sting.
Yeah, the stinger
sting is there, connected to the
nervous, the life force.
So in terms of craziest experience, I still remember that lah.
Yeah, okay, that's really crazy.
Yeah, unfortunate events, but so all the good things about the trip I don't remember already.
Wow.
But I see photos lah.
Yeah. So I have one story about Jessica.
Craziest
About Jessica, do you have one?
What?
Jessica?
Craziest story about Jessica on the trip.
Why?
Oh yeah, she went to Tambun 3 times in a year.
Okay, I have a lot of funny travel because I'm very fortunate for the last few years in my work. I got to travel to places to cover. Like I did a food program a few years ago, so that time we went to a few countries. So each country also got a lot of fun things. But I think one of the my favorite countries I've been to is Hong Kong. Because I love the food. And then I grew up watching a lot of TVB dramas, right? So when I step out of the bus I felt like there's a taxi I always see in the TV. There's a police station. Yes, the red
and then the Chinese one on the side one. Yeah.
And then
the policeman. Do you see the policeman?
Yeah.
Do they look exactly the same?
No, yeah, because we went to this place called Cheong Chau, which means Long Island.
Okay.
But it means Cheong Chau is you just take a quick ferry ride across from the city, and it's a place famous for seafood, and there's no cars because it's such a small island. So the only car is this really small, those eco car,
Friendly
whatever,
car.
those short mini car in the police station. with the police, like rap mun, you know.
Okay.
So we went to visit the police station. Then I remember I saw the policeman and then we were like, hey, Asher, I'm metal.
Wow.
Yeah, quite nice. So that was one.
You
of
went to
the-
Kowloon Street?
Yes. Because
Wait, when was this?
2014, 15.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to Kowloon Street, went to
This was
Tsim Sha
before where we worked together lah.
before when I was in my first company lah. Then
Way before.
Untung
that
lah.
was quite nice.
Untung
Then
lah.
after that, less and less travel. Then until now, no travel already.
But you've been to Jeju before also.
Also for work.
Yeah, whatever.
What country have you been before? What
Korea,
country?
Japan, China,
Korea, Japan, China.
Singapore,
Singapore. You?
Thailand.
Thailand. You?
Okay, this was from I go backwards because I'm trying to remember. So last year I went to Taiwan alone, my first ever solo travel. That was an experience.
Okay.
I've been Taiwan, then I've been to
Korea.
Sydney, Korea, Japan.
Oh, I've been to Australia also, sorry.
Japan 2 days only. Japan also it was like literally a
Okay, so
48
basically
hour
you went
trip.
to Taiwan, Japan, Australia,
Korea,
Hong Kong,
Thailand,
Thailand,
Indonesia.
Indonesia,
Singapore,
Singapore,
China,
China. Where else? 9.
Philippines.
Philippines. 10. How you have like China,
China, Thailand, Singapore, Japan, Korea, Australia.
Oh wow.
I've been to a lot of
Ah,
Asian
a lot of
countries.
places.
Yeah lah,
the
we're-
only Western country I've been to is Australia. Lah.
Yeah,
I've
but
never gone to the other side.
yeah, neither have I.
Very
Really?
expensive.
So sad. I only went to Korea, Taiwan,
Thailand.
Phuket.
Thailand.
Phuket lah. Itu consider Thailand.
Thailand. No. If it's Phuket, it's Thailand. Don't
Thailand.
get.
Indonesia.
4.
4 ni.
Still got so much time.
It's okay.
Free spirit person like me should have traveled more.
No. We're still young. We can still do it.
Yeah.
If it's not for work,
Yeah.
that would have cut half for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's mostly
Yeah.
work. lah.
I've
I
never
was
traveled to
lucky.
another country for work before.
Yeah.
Soon.
How
we
about
can.
Don't want.
how about in Malaysia? Where have you been before in Malaysia?
Oh, okay. Let's count the states that you've
They
never
count the
been
state
before.
they've been before.
Never or have?
Never. Wait.
Have been.
Easier would be to never been before.
Okay, never been before lah. You
Sarawak.
never been before.
You've never been to Sarawak.
Sarawak only I don't
That's
been.
it.
Yes,
The only
sitting
one.
next to Sarawak.
Everywhere I've been to except Sarawak.
You've been to everywhere, even Perlis.
Yeah, Perlis,
Sabah.
Kedah, Kelantan, Terengganu, Perak, Pahang,
Negeri Sembilan,
Negeri Sembilan,
Penang,
Melaka, Penang, Johor,
KL Selangor.
Sabah,
I've never been to
Selangor don't say lah.
I've never been to Kelantan.
Same.
And then Perlis and Kedah, I don't know counted or not because Perlis I only
I've
went
been to
for
Kedah. I went to John's
for
house. Wait, not John's
went to
house, John's
John's house?
place.
I've never been to Kedah. I only went to Langkawi, I think. I don't think I've been to Alostar.
I've been to
Those two
Alostar.
lah. Those two northern states.
I never
Wait,
been.
Langkawi is considered Kedah, so
Not considered lah. I mean considered, but
what
so
not considered?
different.
Langkawi
You
is
tell them
considered
to
Kedah
Kedah
lah.
pun sah, huh?
Langkawi is Kedah lah.
It's Kedah, but like city, town, all never
okay
seen
lah.
lah.
The mainland Kedah lah.
Yeah.
For me, I never been to Johor. I mean, okay, I have been to Johor lah. Like basically, peep.
Oh, okay.
Is it considered
A quick
that?
one lah, a trip.
Okay, let's consider it been to if you actually spend time in the city itself lah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I never been to Johor, never been to Kelantan, never been to Perlis, Perak. Not really. I don't think so. Perak.
Ipoh?
Ipoh.
You went to
Oh,
Ipoh?
Ipoh. I went to Ipoh lah. Okay, I went to Ipoh.
That's very right.
So I never been to Terengganu. We just went to Pontian. We jalan.
Yeah, we
went to
haven't been to the
Kuala
town lah.
Yeah,
Like
Terengganu also.
We
never
did
been.
eat around Kuala Terengganu.
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
Oh, right, we did.
ate before we left.
Oh, that was like the
On the way,
The
ni
port
mah,
area.
the way, like, the main city basically, we can just say like the place I've been to like Melaka, Penang, Langkawi.
Langkawi is not a state.
Okay. Melaka,
Kedah lah.
Penang,
Selangor,
Selangor, Cameron Highland is what?
KL.
Pahang. Genting also Pahang.
Yeah.
Don't count. So, guys, to state.
Yeah.
Oh, Sabah.
You've been to Sabah?
I've been before. Sabah, I've been like a few times already. Yeah.
Well, I mean, two states, Sabah, Sarawak, KL, Selangor.
No, like I've been where I've been before lah. I've
You've been to
Sabah.
Kelantan, right?
I haven't been to Kelantan
Oh,
before,
okay.
never. Like Terengganu also, we just go to Pontian. That doesn't count.
Pontian was
so
awesome.
sad.
I've been
Locally?
Okay, locally.
Locally where? Where you been?
Most of the places I go locally is forward.
Oh,
Kelantan, Terengganu, Johor, all that is forward. But the most funniest one is when I went to one of my most, bucket list place in Malaysia lah, Sempurna.
Purna.
I went there for a day and I got back the next day.
Wow.
Well, there's a little bit of drama in between, because we were there for work mainly. And
Didn't
then,
even get to enjoy the place.
yeah, at
Same case with
least,
me, bro.
at least I got to enjoy the water a little bit. I got to see it. It is super clear.
Wow.
Even like near the port-ish area, it's already super clear. You can see inside, you can see the lobsters and everything. I'm like, damn. Have to go lah. We have to go to that one.
Yeah, I mean, I have a case like that. I went to Johor. Basically, we wanted to go to Johor early because we are catching a football match between Sarawak and JTT. It was at night, so we wanted to go like early morning lah. So I like literally rushed from KL all the way to go to Nilai lah, to my friend's punya hostel. Wait for another friend there. And then after that we sleep over. The next morning supposed to go like 8 or 9. So we waited for this friend wait until 11. Wait. By the time we left there, it's already 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Go drive to Johor . The time we arrive in Johor is already 8. The football match is 8:30. We find parking and we go watch football match. Baru want to think like, just stay for a bit lah, pusing the town. Sekali my other friend said, I have basketball tournament the next following day. So literally rush back to KL.
Wow.
So I only been to Stadium Lakin, Lakin Stadium in Johor. Watch football and go back.
2 hours.
Yeah, that's my Johor experience.
Nice.
Nice, bro.
It's like people who say never been to Singapore but only go to Singapore airport to transit.
No. Go to Woodlands.
Oh.
Yeah, Singapore. I never been to Singapore before.
Okay, what about famous places you've never been to in Malaysia?
Famous places.
Mount
never been.
Kinabalu.
Never climbed. You have been to Mount Kinabalu.
Yes, I've never been to KL Tower. Yeah,
Can you not just let it be?
I've never
Okay,
been to
KL
KL Tower. Never been to Tugu Negara.
Okay, that's just monuments lah.
Like, I mean,
At least you've been to KLCC.
KLCC is a mall, so yeah. You know what? Luckily I've been to Zoo Negara lah. If not, that would be like so shameful of me.
Shameful.
To
No,
Zoo
I mean,
Negara.
like, as a Sawakin, East Malaysia, it's quite hard for you guys to travel over to go to Zoo Negara, so it's fair to say, what?
Yeah, it's like if you come all the way to KL just to go to Zoo Negara, it's like ridiculous.
Yeah, lah, exactly. That's
Like,
why people
what?
don't just come here to go to Zoo Negara.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a zoo in Sarawak?
That is
There
racist.
is Matang Wildlife.
No,
Hold up. There is Matang Wildlife Center.
because got some states got their own zoo. What?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Okay.
Sandakan also got that wire sanctuary thing, which is
Wildlife sanctuary
So
lah,
basically,
the
got
orangutan sanctuary. That one also nice.
you know what one got in Sarawak? A lot. Crocodile farm.
Yeah, crocodile farm.
yeah.
I've been to a lot, and then
Jang.
sorry to say lah, some places they sell crocodile meat lah.
Yeah. John Crocodile Farm sells crocodile meat.
Have you tried before?
Never.
It cannot eat. I mean, there's kononnya a curse that if you eat crocodile meat, right, the
They'll
crocodile
come.
will hunt you for 7 generations.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily
That's the
for
curse.
Selangor people, the only crocodile you'll ever see is in Klang River.
Yeah. For
You know
Sarawak is
Klang River got buaya one. Back in the
Got.
days lah.
sure got. But then Sarawak River Don't play.
Don't play.
Don't play.
Don't mess with that shit.
Go
What
on.
about pulau that we want to go? I've never been to like Pulau Sipadan, Pulau Mabul, all these
Rawa.
beautiful.
I've never been before.
Rawa,
all these beautiful
Tioman.
pulau.
You know,
I've been to Tioman. It's quite nice.
Thing about pulau, right? Like in Malaysia, there's so many pulau. Actually, it's a lot of pulau.
Yeah.
And all of them is actually
All
quite
of them
beautiful.
is quite
Beautiful.
nice. It's quite nice. But we as a Malaysian, sometimes we always see like travel overseas very nice, very
Yeah,
nice.
we always think
and then
overseas.
now,
Never thought of.
now the border to other countries is closed, right? So now only everybody appreciate.
Yeah,
we
Cuti-Cuti
realize that
Malaysia.
like truly appreciate.
like Malaysia have a lot of place to go.
Yeah.
Like really a lot of place. We have a different kind of pulau in
a lot of
different kind of
nice
state.
hotels and resorts, you know, all this like
Things that you can get, like you can say, oh, hujan emas di negeri orang lain or some shit like that. But in Malaysia also we have our own hujan
yeah.
emas.
So this is the time since RMCO extended until 31st December, right?
Yeah.
We need to start utilizing.
Yes,
because we were supposed to go to Jeju in November. We already bought our tickets.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we'll have to postpone it until don't know when. Hopefully next year.
Yeah.
So we are, transferring that mindset into going Cuti-Cuti Malaysia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we, want to think of all these pulau lah.
I mean-
Rawa, Redang. Maybe cannot go to Sabah for now. Too
Nah,
far.
I think it's best to travel locally where you can drive better nowadays. For nowadays, I guess like
Don't travel to Cameron's on a holiday. Please
Jam,
don't. Please don't.
How long were you stuck in a jam?
how long
that
we
day?
stuck in the journey day?
Oh my god, at least
Tell us when
7
did you
hours?
go?
2 hours to get down from Cameron's. By the time we got down, and then jam all the way back to KL.
You went Merdeka weekend, right?
Yeah. Damn jam way. Freaking hell. I mean, I knew it was going to be jam lah, but
Everybody just went there.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to
because
go to the
I mean,
cold.
Cuti Malaysia, right? So when you think about cold places, which you can't get you cannot go outside for cold places, so you have to go to Genting, go to Cameron's,
Or Fraser's Hill.
I think-
or Fraser's
cold-ish.
Hill.
It's going to get more and more. A lot of people will go.
Yeah.
Go travel more.
Definitely.
I think because like it's beginning almost towards the end of the
Yeah,
year.
somehow
And then some
Cuti panjang,
people,
right?
working people, still got leave the avenue.
Like us.
Like us, like
How many days to clear?
How
What
many
we
days
gonna
to
do?
clear? But then don't have time to go. Those are
In
the
my mind,
problems.
right, all these travel expenses that I saved, right, then I was thinking, just splurge locally lah.
Yeah, just spend everything,
Stay
right?
at a nice
Yeah, but then you
hotel
have to
in
think, what if they open borders like 1st of June?
June.
1st of June, bulan January.
First of
January next year, they straight away open borders.
No lah, I'm not gonna spend all my Jeju. I haven't even saved enough yet.
Wow, you sounded like you already saved a lot about Jeju.
No, I haven't.
Have I?
I would consciously save if we knew we would confirm going.
Yeah.
I guess
We bought our ticket in February.
Jeju and other countries like overseas is out of context for now
Yeah.
to travel lah. Then I guess we just have to like think about local travel. Like locally, what's your bucket list? Locally.
All the pulau, all the nice pulau,
yeah,
especially
pulau.
in Sabah.
Yeah.
Sabah
I would
like-
at least want to go to one of those
Sipadan,
Sempona Islands,
Sempona.
which I don't know what it's called. There's a lot.
Mabul.
Yeah.
I
Those
want to
like
go
really
to
crystal
Mabul.
clear one.
They say Mabul is very nice. I had a friend who went to Mabul
But
before.
then, see, there's this fear of pirates,
Pirates.
the whole time,
Yes.
So,
That's what I
Yeah.
keep hearing, but like I'm sure there are ways to precautions
but
Yeah.
to take.
when their boats arrive, there's no way for you to run.
Pray.
Yeah, it's
No
like,
lah, I
don't
mean-
take me, just take my money.
We need to have faith in our military
Yeah,
and
our
their
marine
team,
security,
marine
man.
security.
I mean, yeah.
They are doing a very good job, especially during COVID time. They're doing extra work.
Yeah.
Like they
'Cause
have been
they
doing
also
a
have nowhere
good
to go.
job.
I mean, over the years, it keeps happening. I'm sure they have started to tighten. Did you
Yeah.
know that our tentera laut is one of the best in the world?
Did you know that?
I only know our what do you call it?
Military.
No. What's it,
Health Ministry, aviation,
What? Paragliding? Air Force?
Commando.
Commando.
Our commando is the best.
Our commando is the best. Yeah. It's the
VAT
best in the world.
69.
Best
Our
in the world.
tentera laut
VAT
is one of the
69.
best in the world. Like UN and some other countries would come to us for help to send like, what do you call that?
Supplies.
Supply,
Teams,
search and
teams
rescue,
there.
yada yada.
Search
all
and
that
rescue,
stuff.
yeah.
So I think Mabul is one of the places I feel like I want to go.
The more safer one would be Rawa.
Yeah, Johor, right?
Yeah.
Is Rawa considered East Coast?
No.
No.
No. I
So
don't
we
think
can
East Coast
go-
from the peninsula lah.
Eh? East Coast.
East.
The monsoon.
Of the peninsula.
Oh, so it is lah, East Coast. No, okay, the problem with Peninsula Islands, right?
Yeah,
Like all
the
along
monsoon
Terengganu,
season,
we
right?
have to follow the monsoon season, like
Yeah.
Pulau Redang, Perhentian, Lang Tengah, all this, right?
If you want to go
Cannot go and-
snorkeling, right?
We have to go between March to maybe late October, early November. The monsoon will start November onwards, so a lot of these resorts, right, will close, especially in Redang.
Yeah lah.
So when you want to plan, you have to plan properly. So if we want to go, we have to plan like go next month already. If not, we just go to Langkawi.
Rawa.
Okay,
Langkawi.
let's say bucket list, private bucket list, doesn't matter the country or whatever. Like
Or your
where
personal bucket list.
personal bucket list, you go first.
The sinking city in Italy, what is it called? Venice?
Venice.
Yeah.
River City.
Venice. How about you?
Bucket list. Oh, I have a lot.
Like
But-
the one that you really want to go.
The one country I really want to go in Europe is Italy also.
Italy. You also want
I
to
don't
go.
want
It's either that or maybe Northern Lights, the Norway,
Norway.
Norwegian area and stuff like that. Yeah.
Scandinavian countries.
Scandinavian countries, yeah.
The more achievable one in Europe would
Yeah,
be
the more,
Italy,
yeah, the more
Spain.
not money consuming one, Italy.
And I love Italian food, so
Yeah.
that helps.
Pizza,
Yeah,
the
pizza,
pasta,
Mm.
and the way they say the food.
Yeah.
The pasta?
And
Le
catch a glimpse of the mafia.
Whoa.
Glimpse of the mafia.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah, then suddenly they
How do
were-
you even know there's a mafia?
Yeah, nobody would know.
Just like how you assume.
Yeah.
It was like, I think they're mafia.
I think
they're mafia.
so.
Yeah.
Like Makcik Bawang like that.
They're holding baseball bats. I think they're going to whoop somebody's ass. Yeah.
No,
That's
but
so
yeah,
like
Italy.
typical, yeah, Hollywood.
And I want to go to Japan.
I
Because
said
I've never
one.
been to- huh?
You one.
Oh,
Dia
one,
tu one.
Hey,
Dia
too much.
one.
Too much.
Which is you say Italy, is it?
Italy, yeah.
Yeah,
Same with
bucket
him
list.
lah, Italy.
Because in my mind, bucket list is not achievable.
But then, yeah, I mean, we don't have to say it
in
that
the
way.
near
We have to say it
future,
say it is like because you always have like bucket list is a lot, right? But then, if you have
The top.
given the chance to go to one place in your bucket list, where will you choose?
Northern Lights, definitely.
Northern Lights.
Northern
How about you?
Lights.
Wow.
Only one that you really
What
want to
about
go.
you? Okay, you go first.
What about me? I want to go to Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
Peru.
Straight away.
Because it's like it's a place where it's the early sign of the civilization. Kononnya lah. I wanted to see and like what is it there? What's there? What's actually there?
I thought people say the cradle of civilization is Africa.
Really? So Machu Picchu is the Aztec.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Aztec. So plus one thing is
That's Mexico, right?
it's in
Peru.
Peru. Have you ever
South America.
have you think about like do you even think you want to go to Peru? You know, like never thought of it, right? Nobody, I rarely hear people have bucket list want to go to Peru because the only thing want to go to Peru is like Machu Picchu. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a whole list of places to go in Peru, but Machu Picchu is like 7 wonders of the
Yeah.
world anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Between Italy and Spain lah.
oh,
Either one.
either one.
Sipanya.
Spain,
What's
I love-
your target travel that you want to go? Like places that you wanted to go.
like those
Like I'm pretty sure you have like
cold, you know those snowy mountain areas that I've seen a
Tibet?
lot in all those Instagram videos.
Mount Fuji.
No, like they have this sliding thing where they're sliding down
oh yeah
the mountain. I don't know, is it like
Yeah.
Jeju got.
Why you have to crash the dream like that?
Why you like
Jeju
that?
got.
Can you chill lah?
Say bucket list ma.
No, I'm talking about the northern one, the
Non-Asian.
Where?
the-
Iceland?
Is it New Zealand?
wow, those country lah, you
Oh,
know.
actually, yeah. Achievable bucket list would be New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand.
New Zealand.
So nice. Oh, you can see southern lights, you know.
You know what the
Cheaper.
skeptical about going to New Zealand?
Nearer and cheaper.
The skeptical thing I think about New Zealand cow. Lembu.
Cow, what the hell?
Sheep, right? I thought sheep.
No, New Zealand cows, those black and white ones.
No, but which country has more sheep than human? New Zealand, what?
Really?
Has more sheep than human.
The thing is
Yeah.
because
Oh my god, there be so
because
much
it was
lamb there.
advertised that New Zealand cow, New Zealand
New Zealand
cow.
If I'm
milk.
not
Okay,
mistaken,
I thought
okay
New
guys,
Zealand
correct
milk
me
is
if I'm
like
wrong.
like A
If I'm wrong.
A plus or some shit like that.
grade, something like that.
I don't know. And if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, in Australia, kangaroos are considered a pest because there are so many of them. That's why they can sell and eat kangaroos.
Yeah.
Is it because they are more than humans?
Maybe they just jump around a lot.
That'd be crazy. If
And
they're
they're
more than
annoying.
humans. Are there more cockroaches than humans in Malaysia?
Most defo. They're all underneath us. We don't know what's under there.
Yeah.
okay.
So
Oh,
yours
what's-
like what? The now.
Huh? What is it?
Your target of travel is just that.
Bucket list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your bucket list just that.
Because Korea been already, Japan been already. Japan maybe Hokkaido lah.
Oh,
Hokkaido.
yeah.
Hokkaido damn nice, ah.
Oh my gosh, I have so many though.
I mean, there's a lot lah. I mean, if you're gonna list it out, it's gonna take forever.
What
this
about
this
activities?
podcast will never end.
What about activities? Bucket list activities. One
Activity,
travel.
I know.
Bungee jumping,
Yeah.
I know.
Skydiving.
skydiving,
Go to
paragliding.
Yokohama, the actual Gundam that can move.
Wow.
We said activities. What the hell is wrong with you, bro?
Okay,
Go and high five the Gundam.
if activities,
And then the
if
hands holding.
activities, activity will be like skydiving in Dubai.
Wow, Dubai.
Wow, Dubai.
You know,
The Burj, the Burj.
Yeah. Literally, because like
Why there?
I saw people go skydiving in Dubai. Looks like skydive Dubai. Like it's so damn nice, you know.
What
like,
if during
wow.
your skydive, it become like, you know, like Mission Impossible, suddenly you got like desert storm and
Then you just drop into the desert.
then you get taken away.
Well, that
And
would
then
be
you become like mummy, you know, and then there's a lot of like,
Okay, don't spoil his bucket list.
You know what?
Emote.
You know what I think would be? That would be an adventure of a lifetime.
Yeah,
That would be an adventure of a lifetime.
Story to
if you
tell.
survive to tell the tale.
Doesn't matter, bro. As long as I experience it, even if I die, I'll be happy. Like it's like
Wow.
one of the movies that I saw.
So, what is it you love about traveling?
Oh,
Experiencing new cultures.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm more. Okay, the reason why I love Japan is more because I like their language, their
Yeah.
culture, everything they've produced thus far.
Yeah.
It's very appealing to me.
Yeah.
So that's mainly why I love Japan so much.
That's for me, for Korea. Like, I would, if I can, I would go back to Korea every year.
Yeah. It's like my
Balik
hometown, right?
kampung.
Like
Yeah,
hometown, right? Like
yeah.
You balik kampung once every year.
I miss hometown.
Like last year when I was planning my solo travel, I was deciding between Taiwan and Korea. But I was like, okay, Taiwan is also a safe place that I know and it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And it's my first trip, just want to try ma. So
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
travelling
confident that I
around.
can go around Seoul alone also.
Yeah.
But
I could do that too.
yeah, so
But where's the fun in that if I
See
don't
you
have my
next-
friends with me?
Yeah.
would you guys ever travel solo?
Yes, I would.
Have you?
Have you?
Does
Overseas.
Johor count?
I've never traveled solo, but I really want to. I had last time when I was younger, right? I wanted to like be sort of like a nomad, not really a nomad lah. Like you travel to different places, but not as a tourist, but to experience the culture. I mean, like from
Work
this
there for a
place,
bit.
let's say I went to Australia, maybe work in Australia for a few months. After that, get some experience Australia. as a local rather than as a tourist and everything, then jump off to another place, another country.
Then
When I was young, I planned to do that until the age of 30. I wanted to do that, but then, life happened.
Life.
Life happened. Reality
Yeah.
happened. So you couldn't really do that. But I've seen people done that before, and I really respect them. It's like you have the, courage, like the biggest courage ever.
But then you
do
need
that.
to have like a lot of money to do
Okay,
that.
here's what we got it wrong. When we think about when you want to travel, you need a lot of money. But in actuality, you just need money to survive. As in, like, wherever you go, right, if you know how to survive, you know how to, take care of yourself, then you should be fine. It's just that lah. But us being Malaysian, we're always cautious about, do I
Money.
have enough money to go?
Money.
No, I don't have enough money, whatever.
Later you
That's
go
a
there,
concern
you
lah.
cannot buy your face mask from Jeju. Your Innisfree. You cannot get all your stuff. How are you gonna come
okay,
back?
for me, if I go travel, right, I'm not the type that goes shopping. If I do, also I buy like local skincare stuff or snacks for souvenir. I don't go shop for clothes. I know people who go shop for clothes one. What? If I go to Jeju, of course I will buy Innisfree. Of course I would try the local skincare. But if I can get it here, why buy there? Just go and eat, drink their green tea.
That's not what happened the last time we went in Seoul.
Okay, I'm gonna see whether any of you buy anything.
Well, actually, technically, we did. We bought the same pair of boots in Korea.
Boots some more. You all
Yeah.
bought way more expensive stuff than I did. Okay?
Well, we buy one.
But
We buy one expensive. That's it.
I had to
Yeah,
buy the
but-
moisturizer for y'alls because
but-
y'alls don't know how to take care of their skin.
But listen, we got for a good price.
Yeah, actually,
yeah,
it was a
yeah,
good
When
price.
we
remember
came
like
back
50%,
here,
right?
it was 700.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we
yeah.
bought that, it was
Shit,
300
really
plus.
expensive, man.
It is like double the price.
Yeah.
We
So
bought for,
here's
but then
a
it's a
tip.
winter boot lah.
Here's a tip:
Sadly.
if you like sneakers or like this kind of shoes or whatever, right? Korea has all these epic year-end discounts
Yeah.
for all kinds of sneakers. Foot Locker, ABC Mart.
Yeah.
But for
We're not
this
going
year, we can only think of Cuti-Cuti Malaysia.
Yeah.
But do you know how lucky
there's
we are?
JPO.
JPO. Oh yeah, let's go. We should go to JPO.
How about GPO?
No, JPO, less people.
I've been to
Easier to drive.
I've been to JPO multiple times. I bought my suit there.
We can go to GPO. Let's go. Okay. So I think we're very lucky as to be Malaysians with such a big country, so many
Yeah.
places to go, right? That day my friend mentioned, can you imagine if you're in Singapore?
Yeah, and then you have
Where can you go?
Yeah.
nowhere to go, right?
Where? You only have
Marina
Sentosa
Bay Sands.
Island.
Yeah, and
Marina
then
Bay Sands.
now they already open the borders already.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Not sure whether they
I
open
think
or not.
because my cousin brother just got back from there. I think. Okay. Anyways.
So we really miss traveling and we hope to go somewhere before the year ends. If you all
Yeah.
have any suggestions, let us know.
tell us where to go.
Yeah, tell us where to go. If you have any suggestion where to go in Malaysia itself.
Somewhere
to the
that's really
city.
nice.
Yeah, really
Nearby.
nice place.
Got beach.
Yeah, got beach or got
Or
waterfall.
Waterfalls.
Or jungle also can.
Please don't say Tambun. I'll slap you.
Don't say lost of Tambun. We've had enough of that place.
Anyway, so Cuti-Cuti Malaysia. Hopefully everybody who's listening or watching this, y'all can plan your holiday.
Yeah.
You know,
When
use
you
your
do
cuti-cuti.
go on holiday, drive safe.
Yes, drive
chill.
safe. Plan your holiday properly.
Yeah.
Don't take our RMCO for granted.
Yeah, no, our tips sometimes is useless also. If we have a tip, we really don't have a tip for you. We also like spontan one.
Spontan, yeah.
Anyway, okay, I guess that's about it from us for today's episode, which is about travel.
Do like and subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget.
Hit that bell icon.
Yes.
And tell us where to go, please. I really want to go Cuti.
Yeah,
Thank you.
maybe the next episode we record when we go on a cuti.
Inshallah.
Maybe.
Inshallah.
We'll see how it goes.
Inshallah.
That's it for me, Anif.
Jeremy.
And Jessica behind the camera.
Bye.
Peace out. Peace out.